So let's discuss how Odoo manages lot and serial number. The traceability in Odoo means to track each and every operations to manufacturing and distribution of products. The lot and serial number have the same functionalities, but they have difference. Loads have certain number of products that you received and keep entirely in one single packet. When we come to the serial number, it is considered as the identification number which is set up for one product in particular. The loads are beneficial when you receive the products in large quantity, which help you to keep the quality assurance, reporting, and many more aspects. By using the serial number, you can keep track of where the product is received, stock details, to whom it was sold, and where it was shipped. So let's get into the module. And the initial step is to create a product. So let's create a new product. Here we need to give the name of the product. And let me set this product priority. And you need to set the product type as storable product. And we can set the price of the product. Yeah, now you can save the product. So when you come to the inventory tab, here you can see that currently we cannot set the lot or serial number for the product mic. So in order to set the lot or serial number for the product mic, first we need to enable the feature called lot or serial from the configuration settings. So let's go to the configuration settings. So under traceability, we can see an option lot or serial number, so which help you to get fully traceability from vendor to the customer. So let me save the settings, and when you back to the products and search for the product that you have created, and under inventory you can view the traceability field as enabled. So Odoo provide three choices to make traceability, that is no tracking. So when you set the tracking as no tracking, you cannot track the products, like you cannot give the load number or serial number. So when you set the tracking by loads, then you can give load number for large quantities of product. So a packet will be containing number of products when you are using load numbers. So when you are using unique serial number for each of the products in the packet, there will be an identification number. So we have another option to create the lot or serial number. Like when you enable that feature, we can directly create lot or serial number for particular product from the product form, which is shown as the smart tab here in the product form. Or you can also create lot or serial number from the product menu. So here we can see an option in the list. So let's check how to manage the lot or serial number. So let's manage the load number for the product mic. So first we need to change the tracking as by loads. And let me save this manually, and you can get into the lot or serial number. So currently we don't have any load number for this product. So click on new button so that Odoo has generated a load number for this product mic. Now, if you want to give the internal reference for this load, you can set so. So let me set the internal reference as load, and let it be load 1, and you can save this. So as you save the load, you can see Odoo has triggered two smart tabs called locations and traceability. So location allows you to know from where the product has moved to which location. So we will get the source location and the destination location. And in case of traceability, it will show the operations like which load number has moved. We can track the product on which load number has used for the product. Now, let me go to purchase module and click on new button in order to create a request for quotation by filling the details of vendor, So you can choose a vendor and you can choose a product by add a product. So mic is a product. So here we can set the quantity. So let me set the quantity as 50. And here you can see the price of the product. And you can remove the tax if you want to remove that. So here you can see the total of the product. Now let me save this and confirm the order. And we can receive the product. So when you try to receive the product, you can see that the demanded quantity, and we can see an icon over here. So we need to set the lotto serial number using this icon. So either we can use the existing or the created lot number, or we can create a new lot number. So let me click on add a line and let me create a new lot number. So let it be lot 1. And let the quantity be 50. We confirm this. So here we have set the quantity with a new load number. Now you can click on validate in order to complete the purchase order. And you can see the traceability smart tab over here. And with the reference number and the product with its date and the load that has used, and from the product has moved to which location. So here the source location is from vendor to the stock. The product has moved with a quantity of 50. Now let me back to the inventory module. And let me choose the load number that we have created. So here we can see the load number that we have created. So currently we can see the load numbers for the product mic. So this one is the load number that we have created. So you can copy this load number and let's back to the purchase module. Now click on new button and here you can fill the details of the vendor and you can choose a product, that is mic, and you can confirm the order and click on receive products so that you can see an icon to set the lotto serial number. So here click add a line and you can give the load number that we have created with quantity of 10. Now let me confirm the order. So here we have demanded for 1 quantity and the 10 quantity is 10. And when you click on validate here, you can validate it. So the demanded quantity then will be changing to 10. And the 10 quantity is set to 10. Okay. Now you can see under traceability, 10 quantity has moved with the load number from the vendor location to the stock location. Now let's create a sales order for this load number. For that, let's move to the sales module and create a quotation by filling the details of the customer, and you can choose a product, mic. And here we need to set the quantity. So I'm setting the quantity as 5. And you can see the unit price is triggered here as we have set the unit price. And let me save this quotation and confirm the order. And we need to make the delivery. So as we have set the lot number, we can see a field here, lotto serial number, which reserves 5 quantity. Now we need to set the quantities. So we can click on set quantities and we can see the load number that is taken, and we have done the quantities. Now we need to make the delivery. So click on validate button so that the delivery will be completed, and we can see the traceability report of the product with the load number that has used, and from stock to the customer location, 5 quantity has moved. Let's back to the inventory module. And let's check how to manage the serial number. For that, first we need to create a new product. So let me create a new product. And we need to make sure that we have set the product type as storable. Then only we can view the traceability. If you set the product type as consumable, then when you back to the inventory module, you cannot view the tracking field in the product form. So always make sure that you have selected the product type as storable. So let's back to the inventory, and you need to set the tracking as by unique serial number, and let me save this. And here under general information, we need to give certain details like sales price, cost, and
Is I already the same thing towards that.
yeah, internal reference and all. Now let me save this, and let's back to the inventory, and let's create load or serial number. Now we are managing with the serial number, so let's create serial number. So let me give SN01 as a serial number, and you can give the serial number reference for this. So here you can give Q as the internal reference, and let me save this so that two tabs will be triggered, that is location and traceability, which is very similar as that of load number. So location shows the source location and destination location of the stock movement, and traceability shows the serial number that we have used to track the product. Now let's back to the purchase module, and let's create a new request per quotation, and you can choose a product, that is Vivo Y12. And in case of serial number, we know that we will be setting the serial number as the identification for individual products in the packet. So let me set 1 as the quantity, and you can see the unit price over here. Now let me save this and confirm the order, and click on receive button so that you can see an icon is visible here. Now you need to set the serial number. So here let me give the serial number as 101. So here we are creating manually the serial number for one quantity of the product, and let me confirm this. So here now you can validate your request for quotation. So let me validate this. So this shows the traceability of the product. So here we can see the load or serial number. So the serial number from vendor to stock, one quantity has moved. Now let's back to the inventory module, and under loads or serial number, you can see that the product we have one, not we have total of 2 serial numbers. Now just use the serial number that have created. Let me copy this, and let's back to the purchase module. Now let me create a request for quotation by filling the vendor. So let the vendor be Azure Interior, and you can choose the product, and letting the quantity to be 10, and here you can see the unit price. Now you can save and confirm this RFQ. Click on receive product. So here you can see this icon. Now let's set the number, serial number. So let me copy the serial number, and here you can click on SN01, and you can assign all those serial number if you want to assign. So let me click on assign serial number. So here you can see we have assigned all the serial numbers. Now you can confirm the serial number. So here we have total 11 quantity because we have demanded for 10 quantity and we have given the uh, SN01 as one of the serial number, but the serial number is actually beginning from SN02. So so SN01 would be considering because we have given one serial number additionally and we have clicked on assign serial number. So in total we have 11 products. Now let me confirm that. And after that you can click on validate in order to complete the request for quotation. So when you go to the traceability tab here, you can see the product with its serial number and which has moved from the vendor side to the customer side. Let's back to the sales module and let's purchase a product. So you can choose the customer. Let me choose the customer and choose the product. So the product is Vivo Y12 for one quantity, and you can see the unit price over here. And let me confirm the order and try to create the delivery. So for that you can click on validate button. So here you can see that you have not recorded 10 quantities yet. So let's apply the 10 quantities. Okay. We have applied the 10 quantities now. Now, if you want to enable the lotto serial number, here you can see that we have enabled lotto serial number so that this field is available and the first serial number is shown over here. Now you can click on validate and let me confirm the SMS. Now the delivery has completed and we can see under traceability the product with the serial number has moved from stock to the customer side. So this is how Odoo manage the serial number. Now we can also manage serial number or load number from Excel sheet. So here we can see different serial numbers. So we can get multiple serial number from the Excel sheet and that can be used for the products. So let me choose multiple serial number. So currently I'm selecting 10 serial number. Now we can give this serial number for product. So let's back to the purchase module. And let me create a new product. Let the product be book. And setting it as storable product. And you can give the sales price over here. And make sure that under inventory, we have the option of traceability and change it as by unique serial number. Now let me save that. Now we can create a purchase order. So click on new button to create the purchase order. You can choose a vendor and select the product, that is book. So here we can see the quantity. So let me set the quantity as 10 and let's save this and confirm the order. And let me click on receive product so that you can see that an icon is visible over here and we can see as we have set the serial number field is visible in the order line and we can set multiple serial number. So here we can also give the first serial number. So let me give AB00 as a first serial number and we can paste the serial numbers that we have selected. So currently I have given all the serial numbers that we have selected from the spreadsheet and you can click on confirm so that the serial number is set for all the individual products and the 10 quantity has updated over here. Now you can click on validate and you can see the selected or the taken serial number And when you go to the traceability here, we can see the product with its reference, product name, date, and lotto serial number. That is the serial number, and the product has moved from the vendor to the stock with the quantity. Now let's make a purchase for this. For that, you can go into the sales module and let's choose a customer, and you can choose a product, that is book with one quantity, and you can see that all the details like unit price, everything is auto configured, and you can save the quotation and confirm the order. Now let's make the delivery. So here you can see the first serial number is taken, and you can now click on validate button by setting the quantities. So currently we have completed the delivery, and you can see that the product book with the serial number AB not 1 from the stock has moved to the customer side with one quantity. So we can also manage the lot and serial number for operation types. So let's check that. So when you go back to the inventory module, here in the inventory dashboard, we can see all the operation types, or under configuration menu, we have operation types under warehouse management. You can choose that. So we have different operations like receipts. So as you have enabled the lot or serial number, you can see an option to create a new load or serial number, a lot or serial number, or you can use the existing one. So existing using of existing lot or serial number is using during the time of we are taking the products from the warehouses. So if we are creating a new product or using new product, then we can create a new serial number or lot number. So let me create a new lot number first for receipt. So you can see in each operations like delivery operations, return operations, as well as POS, everything. You can see we can create a lotto serial number, or we can use the existing lotto serial number. So in case of receipt, I'm enabling the we can create a new lot number or serial number. So first, let me create a product. Let the product be cable, and setting it as storable product. We can set the price and cost. So let it be 5 as its cost, and you can save this. So ensure under inventory we have the tracking by unique serial number or load. You can choose any of the one. So in case of you need to sell or purchase multiple quantities or large quantities, you can use load number. If you are only using individual product, you can use serial number. Let's see how a product can be restricted with its load and serial number. So under configuration, we can see different operations that we have already discussed. So we can see under delivery operations, as we have discussed, we can set the load or serial number. That is, either we can create a new load or serial number, or we can use the existing one. So let me enable the first option, and let me create a new load or serial number. So let me save that, and let me go to the purchase module. And in purchase module, let's create a request for quotation. So for that, you can fill the details of vendor, and you can choose a product, that is cable. So here we are requesting for one quantity, and you can see the unit and unit price as well as the subtotal. Now let me confirm the order. And when you click on receive product, you can see an icon is visible here. Now you can set the order serial number. So let the first order serial number be CB01. Okay. Now let me set CB01 as the first lot of serial number, that is a serial number. Now let me confirm that. So here you can see that we have demanded for one quantity and we are going to done with one quantity. Now you can click on validate in order to proceed this purchase order. So under traceability, you can see the product movement from the location. The product has moved from vendor location to the stock with one quantity with the serial number CB101. Okay, now you can also restrict serial number. So now let me go to the inventory module. And under configuration, you can choose the operation types. And let's choose the delivery orders operation. And let me remove the create one option and set it as use existing one. So here you can see use existing one. So when I save this, I cannot create a new lot number. So the creation of new lot number or serial number is restricted now. Now let me back to the sales and let's try to deliver the order. So you can fill the details of customer, choose a customer, that is Deco Addict, and you can choose the product. We are demanding for one quantity, so all other details is configured by Odoo. Now let me confirm this and let's try to deliver the order. So before delivering the order, we need to set the order serial number. So here you can see that as we have set the order serial number as like use existing one, we can only use the existing one. So let's see whether we can create a new order serial number. So if I try to create new one, we will get an option to create, but you will get an error message that you are not allowed to create a lot number or serial number with this operation type. So this is how we manage with the use of existing serial number. So let me confirm. So here you can see that as you have confirmed your quotation or the sale order, you can only use the existing one as you have enabled the feature use of existing serial number or lot number. Now let's validate this. So you need to supply a lot of serial number for this. Yeah. Let me delete this. Yeah. So we have used the existing one. Now let's set the quantity and validate. Now under traceability, you can see that the traceability report, that is the product has moved from stock to the customer side with one quantity and the serial number is shown here. So this is how Odoo manage lot of serial number. Hope this concept is clear for you. Thank you for watching the video.